In this video, I get a little bit of a push wide by a Viking, and I get a bigger push wide by an Italian muffin. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Gran Turismo video. We're in the Audi TT, which you didn't see me use in the weekly race guide. However, we are using it here because we're going to try out all the little different strategies we can use here in Race C. So, first up, we're on racing hard tyres, and similarly to what I did in the Ferrari, what we're going to use in this Audi TT, which is a no-stop. Okay, no-stop, racing hard tyres. What can we do? So we're going to set off then. Remember, you can use fuel map 6, of course, when you are waiting on the grid. You can turn it up straight away, save a little bit of fuel there, and don't let the AI use your fuel. Obviously, we don't like the AI. We want to be human as we head in towards turn 1. Alexa's going to kill me now, I imagine. Anyway, in towards the left we go, and then the right. So we're right behind a Assetto Corsa there. I think you're on the wrong game there. Wrong game! You need to go to the other one. Anyway, continue on through there, and it's status quo for now. You are going to see that in a lot of Group 4 races from now on. The Audi TT going to be playing a major part as the Spaniard just taps Rapid Hammer there down the inside as we continue on out. But this is the new meta car for Group 4. It's the Audi TT. It's the FFs as a whole. We'll see what happens in the future in terms of balance performance. We're looking down the inside of Rapid Hammer here. Not going to quite work out. Behind, we've got Pliva there. Apologies for the pronunciation. But it's status quo for now as they go for the move. They're not looking to fuel save, it looks like, as I short shift here. One of the big things with this Audi TT, actually, we'll get back to that in a second because Tao's just gone, well, that's what Tao thinks of Assetto Corsa. Went straight to the left. I obviously like Assetto Corsa. I think it's a brilliant game, but we're here in GT7. Anyway, back to this car. If you short shift this car, it loses its power very quickly. A lot of the power is very much in the upper echelons of that rev band, the rev counter, the revs of the engine. So you do have to rev it if you want the power. However, short shifting, it will save you fuel. As you can see down below, we've still got 10 laps of fuel, and we've got 9.5 laps to go. So we're doing okay here as Rapid Hammer gets through past Tao, and we're going to try and look to do the same thing on the German driver as into the left we go. We're going to look down the inside, not quite. Tao covers that off nicely. A bit of bump drafting then because of that defense. As we head towards the right hand, I just showed my nose again. I'm like, hey, hello, I'm here. Oh, a little bit of tap from the rear as Tao gets a bit of oversteer then. Through the right we go. I'm looking down inside again. Are we going to get it done? We're alongside here. Tao gives me room. But no, it's status quo again for now. Pliva, apologies. I can't pronounce your name, apparently. It just gives me a bit of bump draft there in towards the final corner as Tao gets a bit of oversteer. I don't change the brake balance in this car. I know you can start changing brake balance now, but I've kept it as it is, as default. It's just easier then to let you guys know. We get run on Tao then, head towards turn 1. Down the inside we go. Do we get it stopped? We do indeed. That is a position gained here. And this is one of the things you're going to have to do on the racing hard tyre, the no stop. I said we're going to try the one stop as well and see how that goes. But let's keep with the snow stop for now as we catch up to Rapid Hammer. Down the inside of Rapid Hammer we go. Huggy Bear there as well. Are we going to go for Huggy Bear as well? We're going to go for 2 for 1 into the right-hander. In towards the brakes there we go. We are indeed. Oh, hello. Somebody's off there. As we go into the right. We do get 2 for 1. And Rapid Hammer's going to come back at me really, really, really quickly here. And looks like Rapid Hammer is alongside at the moment. I'm staying on the fuel because I'm very interested in the fuel. But Rapid Hammer is there somewhere. You can see that icon on the right-hand side. And no, Rapid Hammer is there ahead of me. Well played by the Brit there. In towards the right we go. I do like your livery as well. Looks very nice indeed. Looking to get the cut back, but can't quite do it. Good defense there. Beautiful racing from Rapid Hammer. And we're just staying in P10 for now. So if you see me gain positions and I don't show it on the footage, it's because it's just while I'm in the pits. And that's where I gain positions. So we're in the slipstream of Rapid Hammer once again. Now, I found I was gaining on Rapid in the corners and in the straights. Rapid Hammer would get good runs. But Rapid Hammer was extremely good on Banky Boy here. And once again, Rapid Hammer is going to go for that cutback. Look at the speed difference there. Really does annihilate that corner very nicely indeed. Around the outside. I go back to radar this time because I want to know. And they're already past. They're already past. Beautiful racing once again. Obviously a bit frustrating for me because I'm like, I want to get past. I want to go. But hey, you're doing a brilliant job here. Absolutely fantastic stuff as we head into the double right once again. And we're just out wide, bringing it back in. Just a bit too wide there from me. It's forced me to miss the apex there. Cost me a little bit of time. as we continue on through. So a couple of the people up towards the front are doing the one stop there. Now there is obviously a discussion about whether one stop's quicker, no stop's quicker, and that's the point of this video, as we see somebody off in the distance there. Who is that? It's a blue car. It's a French driver. It's Nabucodonosor. No idea. It reminds me of their Hello Moto advert. Hello Moto. Yeah, apparently. Anyway, in towards the left we go. P9 then for us. And we're still behind Rapid Hammer as we advance again further on in the race. We're still not past Rapid Hammer. Rapid Hammer absolutely going for it. Down into the 206s. This is where you should be on a no stop. In fact, you can actually get much quicker than this. I reckon you get 205s on the no stop as well, believe it or not. So it's a very quick pace that you can achieve even with fuel savings. Rapid Hammer just goes a bit wide there, out of the hairpin. I'm going to try round the outside then. I see Rapid Hammer there. I have to go wide here, coming back, bringing it in nicely. And we do get that position finally. Rapid Hammer looking for the cutback once again. Is it going to be third time lucky? Not quite here. Pulls in behind then. We're finally up to P8. We're finally past Rapid Hammer now in this race. It's taken 5 laps to do it, but we're there as somebody is off in the distance in a very, very pink Audi TT. I think we should advance a bit further on. Let's have a look at what's going to happen here. It's Hovland Ike there as we go through the right. That's the Norwegian driver then. In towards the second right we go, and we are catching them quite quickly here. Through there. Oh, that's a little bit wide there, wasn't it? It was. Oh no, track limit. I forgot I even got that. There we go, a penalty. So they go defensive here, not realizing they've probably got the penalty. I'm going to slow down here. I'm going to stay towards that right hand side. I know Rapid Hammer's going to go back past. I'm going to do it all again, folks. I have to do it all again to overtake Rapid Hammer. Oh no. Oh dear me. It's took me 5 laps and then it's back past now. Gone down the outside of the Norwegian driver. Going to be up to P7 there for Rapid. I'm going to try and look for the move as well. Not quite available there. They're definitely not saving fuel. My word, they picked up the speed there very quickly, did the Norwegian driver. In towards the double right we go. Going to have a look around the outside. Not quite. Is that a Pink Panther livery, by the way? Looks Pink Panther-esque anyway, doesn't it? It's very pink. Oh, I mean, we can see that quite clearly. You do have eyes as well. As we abuse the sausage there. Get on the inside of that sausage. As we continue on out. We never did that in GT Sport, did we? So in towards the left we go, and looking to get a good run out this corner. Oh, they're both off here. They're both off. So Hovland really, lose it a little bit here. I'm trying to judge where they're going to go. So I eventually decide that left-hand side is a place for me. And we're up into P8 then. So next up, Rapid Hammer. Can we get past Rapid Hammer this time? Let's see then. So through the right we go. Got enough fuel here as well. 207.9, basically 208 there in terms of lap time. That is not quick enough if we are doing the no stop strategy for sure, as the Norwegian absolutely goes for it here. Goes a bit too deep here. I wasn't very happy with this at all because way too deep there. I'm not sure what you were going for there in terms of a move. Not the greatest move in the slightest. But we continue on, and I can see that you're not saving fuel, so you're going for the move on Rapid Hammer this time, and we're looking to try and catch up. We've lost a bit of time there with that move, that dive down in towards the right. Remember, I don't mind dives as long as you make the apex. When you don't make the apex, it's not a clean dive, as Rapid Hammer's just been pushed off as well. So we are going to go finally once again back past Rapid Hammer, up into P8, and let's see if we can catch Norwegian, who I don't believe is fuel saving, so they must be going in the pits. As you see a few other people in the pits now there on the left hand side. P2, P3 and P4 all in. P2 definitely saved fuel, the others did not, and the Norwegian driver in as well. So up into P3 on the final lap. There's one of the pit stoppers. So they came out ahead, but remember, I started at the back on a no stop strategy, so it does seem fairly quick here. Look at lap 7, a 208.5. Too slow, that, way too slow to go into the right-hander. In fact, I decided this was way too slow, so I was going to do it again. So we'll do that in a later race. So through the right we go. We actually got another pit stopper behind me, Pilver. You may remember them earlier on in the race. They did pit on lap 2. They are so close behind me now. They also have the fastest lap of the race, 204. To be honest, doing the one stop, you need to get into the 203s. You have to be really on it with the one stop, as you will see when we go to the next race. And I start to try and push myself. But P3 there in this one, a very slow race time from me, just getting used to it there as well. And I was in a lot of fights and a little bit of contact. So that's the no stop strategy. Now, is the one stop any quicker? So that's a 228, I think that was. It was very slow, very, very slow. So we start this race then. We got Whack up ahead. We have Aniarnivid behind. No idea. As we continue on, then that RCZ gets a very good start there on Tony. Looking at the inside of his countryman there. In towards the left we go. Oh, Rapid Hammer's just gone deep there. I know that livery now. You're now on the Tidgney YouTube channel. That sounds like I'm doing radio now. Welcome to the Tidgney YouTube channel. It used to be called Tidgney Racing and Tidgney TV. But for now, it's just Tidgney, and we're here at Lego Maggiore. Right, anyway, let's get back into the race. Let's forget the old radio voice. We've got 3 wide now. 3 wide. We've got Whack on the left. Tony on the right. Rapid Hammer is in a French baguette here. Look at this. And absolutely getting mugged by both of them. And wow, everybody survives this as well. I'm looking down the inside. Can I get it done? I'm going to have to slow it down a bit more to avoid hitting Rapid. No, I can't get it done, so I remain in P15 for now. But that was a big baguette sandwich, and everyone survived it. It's fair play to each and every driver in that one, Whack and Tony included. As we go through here, then, oh, Rapid Hammer gets it a little bit wrong then. Through that right. Oh, Whack's got a penalty. Cut the track a bit too much here. Oh, we've got Tony off in the background. Tony comes back on the circuit and avoids Lucas Josser. Now, Lucas is deciding where to go. Goes towards the left, goes back towards the right, and that causes me to get a bit of oversteer. Slight tap on Lucas. Lucas does recover it. I did make sure that was the case, but I was already going alongside, so I thought that was fair days. Just a lot of late moving there, which was a bit of a worry, but we are up to P12 in the end there. Remember, we are doing the one stop here. We're going to come into the pits. Personally, I would pit on lap 2 rather than lap 1, mainly for the reason you will see shortly. But we fill up the tank. We've got 9 laps of fuel left. But in my opinion, lap 2 and fill it up to the brim, and then you can absolutely go for it. So we advance much later on in the race. We've got we've got the Hello Moto guy here. I'm going to call you Moto. Apologies, I'm not going to try and pronounce that name again. But we're in the 204s here, and we really need to be in the 203s. And you can get 203s in this car going flat out. The problem is, and you may notice down below, my fuel's a little bit low here. A little bit low. So, of course, it's 10% per lap when fuel saving. We're meant to be going flat out. And, yeah, we've got a little bit of a problem fuel-wise, as we have been going flat out. And it's gone a little bit wrong then. So we do get a run on the French driver here, looking down the inside. So are we going to get it done? It's a drag race towards turn 1. 205.4, definitely not quick enough then. Remember, I said you can get 205s on the hards doing a no stop. I'm pretty sure you can. Maybe with a little help from, you know, somebody on a medium tyre. Maybe. But even so, they are possible. We advance further on where we catch up to Rapid Hammer again, the star of the show today, apparently, as we go in to the left. This time they haven't pit. I have, so I'm going to have all the grip. The better tyre compound as well. Looking down that inside very quickly. In towards the braking zone we got. And we still don't have enough fuel here. 1.8 laps remaining. We're not at the line yet. We've got 2 laps to go. What's going to go on here? I've got to pull out one of my fuel-saving masterclasses. We'll see how that goes as we go into the final lap. In fact, we're going to end on the final lap where we finished in P4. What's the lap time here? So 21.27 there in terms of race pace. Not that good. So the no stop to me is the better one. So I decided to go out again. As I said a bit earlier on, I've already decided this because I really wanted to prove myself a little bit. Let's go for a third and final race then. Let's see how this no stop actually works as we kick off. Now, generally speaking, you're going to change your gear around the gear indicator marker. And when you want to save a bit more, obviously a bit lower on the bar. That's all you've got to really do here. So the lower you go is the better in terms of fuel saving. Remember, do not use fuel maps. Fuel maps cost you so much more time. I've done a video on this. I'll link it in the weekly race guide. I'll link it again at the end of this video. It's very significant. Have a look at that video. It'll tell you all about fuel saving and the best ways to fuel save in this game in terms of going flat out but maintaining a bit of fuel saving. Right, let's get into this race then. We've got double in that yellow Red Bull machine there. And we're in the slipstream of Mapping 64 as we head towards his right hand. I was a bit worried here, actually, because I'm on the outside of this corner. But double does give me room here. So fair play to double. Gives me room on the exit as well. Beautiful bit of racing there from the British driver. So a shout out to you there as we get up into P14. And in towards the left we go. So when you're doing the no stop, it's all about, you know, can you use fuel where you can and save fuel in other areas. Now we catch up to Maffin. I can't really get by here. I'm not sure where they're going to go. So it's a bit of bump drafting here for now. Just save a little bit of fuel here. And yeah, let's see what we can do later on in the race. Because we've no idea whether any of these guys are going to one stop. A very short shift from me there. That just saves a little bit more fuel that I can use later on, where I might need it a bit more to overtake somebody. It's towards here we go. Mapping absolutely piles into the Hungarian driver, sends them off there in that RCZ. So we're going to overtake them and also Mapping here. So 2 positions gained. as that is P12 now for me with a Sylvia up ahead. In fact, that's Sylvia not up ahead anymore because Huggy Bear is now ahead as we're on lap number 2 and into the braking zone we go then. Through the right and out we go. And a long train of cars here. So this is where you want to use fuel to overtake people, but then also save fuel where you can as well as we head into the right. And Muffin sends it there. Give a bit of room there. They did make the apex. A fair play to them. That would count. That's absolutely fine as we continue on out of there. And that gap ever increasing now. It's heading up towards 0.3 of a second here. In towards the braking zone we go. We get it stopped. And then they just absolutely do that. Absolutely shocking driving. I could not believe that, to be honest with you, because you broke in time and then just decided to accelerate into me like an absolute moron. Now, unfortunately, I can't say the replay here because my stupid storage keeps saying 100%. So it failed to save the replay, annoyingly. But you can quite clearly see that when we race. Now, Huggy Bear's just gone off to the realms there. I think that was a clip of the gravel. Don't know why FF cars do that, but they do really badly here. Rory goes into the pits then. Oh, Muffin, karma! That is karma there. That's karma at it, like. Seriously, don't drive like a prat. Because driving like a prat, you just look stupid. Sorry, I'm going on a bit of a rant here. Calm it down, Tidge. It's quite clear you did that deliberately as well. So it was very dirty driving. It wasn't even bad driving, it was just dirty driving. So we continue on. Shelty just minds out the way there. Thank you, Shelty. That's appreciated, mate. As we're up into P9 now. We've got 2 Sylvias up ahead. Now, Miko's been making his way through, or she. Sorry to pick a gender there. Lucas gives himself a 3-second penalty for whatever reason by going to the pits really late. But I noticed Miko was going through the field quite quickly. And you notice that I've got 2:06.3 now. So much faster than the previous race in terms of lap times. And I'm actually going to go even quicker in this race as well. You can see I'm saving fuel very nicely there. Enough fuel to get me to the end. Perfect. 7 laps to go. I'm on 6.9. I'm already into this lap. We look down the inside of the French ramp very quickly there. Huge acceleration difference between the Sylvia and the Audi TT. Now, they go a bit deep here, so I'm going to go on the inside here. I'm going to be side by side as we'll leave this corner then. I give them just enough room. A Sylvia-sized gap there on the exit as we go up another place. Now, as I say, Miko had been progressing through the field, so I knew Miko was on the medium tyres. And in fact, some of the other guys have just come in as well. We've got Basiliano. That's 22.8 seconds. Let's have a look at the time difference, actually. 22.8 seconds in terms of time. Basiliano is coming out the pits now. 22.8. That's 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds. So it's about 20.5 seconds there for pit stops. If you've got that gap to the leader and they're pitting, that's what you're looking for. Now look at the right side. A 206.097 I got. And you can definitely get 205s here. But we are going to look to end the race. Clinton didn't stop there. Clinton obviously leading from further up the front of the pack. And let's have a look at those final times there. So we're now in 2:22 territory. We can definitely get into the teens, as you see there. And in fact, I've seen a 21:12 at some point as well. And that was on the hard tyre no stop. So the no stop hard tyre, definitely the quickest strategy to do. Also the more fun strategy because there's more cars around you. The medium race, quite short in this video, and you're very much alone. That is it for this video. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content, and you will be notified. But that is it for me, folks. Have a good one. Au revoir, farewell, goodbye, and hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.